My mum is a fantastic woman. She does lots of knitting and making, plays the piano. She's a stereotypical grandma. Family is above everything else. It was always an issue about her hair because she'd gone grey when she was really young. Oh, should I dye my hair? Should I not dye my hair? Should I have a perm? She had a perm once and she came back and we all laughed because she looked like a poodle. Dad was away because he used to have to work away a lot. And then I would go around to see her and she'd be acting really odd. Just totally paranoid of everything that was in the house. She stood in the shower screaming her head off saying that she was in the gas chamber. So I moved in to look after her. When Dad came through the front door, it was clear that my mum wasn't my mum, that she'd totally lost her mind. In the end, we called an ambulance to come and pick her up because she was just screaming, absolutely terrified. That was the thing that was really upsetting, that you couldn't console her, you couldn't do anything for her. They had to physically strap her arms down to a chair and carry her out through the house. The place where the ambulance pulled up at was they're quite sort of modern units, but to the right of them, it was the lunatic asylum. Quite a few in Bristol, and I grew up knowing that there were people in there that were totally crazy. They took her off, and we could still hear her screaming, but we didn't stop worrying that they knew that she was a mother, she was a daughter, she worked, she did all these things. But for that moment, she was savage and needed to be tamed, I suppose. Then they gave her medication. And then when we came back the next day, she was sat on the bed and her eyes were sort of kind of up in her head. The thing that shocked me first of all when I went in was what they'd done to her hair. They'd parted it and put a clip in either side so it was really close, stuck to her head. And that's kind of like your stereotypical picture of someone who's mentally ill. And I said, "Oh, Mum, what have they done to your hair? You don't have your hair like that." And I took the clips out and I did her hair the best I could, changed her hair to how I knew that she would like it, because it was really important that everybody knew that this is how she did her hair, because she was this kind of person. It does make you think about how the old institutions were. They did say to my mum, years ago, you'd just been locked up and that would have been it. They thought at the time building these institutions was the right thing to do. It's a bit like the nurse that came in and put the clips in my mum's hair. They obviously thought they were doing it, tidying her up, making it look like they've cared for her, but they got it so wrong.